What's going on, y'all? Back with another week of predictions. We got week 2. Last week was, I think it was, I got this one right, this one right, this one right. 1 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong. Texans wrong. That was a tie, so I don't know if that counts. That's a tie. Packers Vikings wrong, so that's 4 right there. And then Seahawks Broncos wrong, so that's 5 L's, so 10-5-1, so not too bad. Still got double digits when it comes to wins, so 10-5-1. Okay, that's interesting. We'll go ahead and jump into week 2. Tonight we have the Chargers versus the Chiefs. Week 2, Thursday night football. I saw something saying that they were going to be playing with a different football. I don't know if that's true or not. I saw it before week 1 started, so y'all let me know if that's true. But I'll go ahead and check out the lineups first. Mike Williams playing. Keenan Allen is out. That's a huge hit for them. I'll rip. I mean, I already have who I feel like I'm gonna win, who I feel like is gonna win, and I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. So I'll pick the Chiefs. They played too good last week. The Chargers did too, but Keenan Allen's gonna be big for them. Not having him even starting the game at all, man. He's gonna be out. It's gonna be a good game, but that's gonna suck. Their next matchup should be a lot better. But as far as lineups, everything looks pretty clear. Their defense played really well last week. If they can, I think the key for the Chargers probably will be just playing strong defense, containing that Chiefs offense, because I think offensively they can still make some noise, but the Chiefs offense is, I mean, their defense is pretty nice too. Now that I think about it. Valdez, Scantling, shoes. They did really good last week offensively, man. The Chiefs. I don't know, man. Like I said, I like their defense too, so I don't know. Left cornerback, will linebacker, middle linebacker. Why did I say the Sam linebacker here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just saying, replaced it with nickel, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I like how they look right now a little better on paper, and then just their performance last week was just man, insane, really good. Let me check ESPN's as well. I want to see about their depth chart. Who we got next? So yeah, I'll pick the Chiefs. Next we got the Ravens versus the we'll do Patriots versus Steelers. I probably just missed the graphic. I probably won't go with it. Okay, so Ravens versus, what did I say again? Oh no, I said Patriots versus Steelers. Tripping. Okay, so Patriots versus Steelers. So Patriots depth chart. Look it up on here to see if everything lines up. New England Patriots, and go Patriots here. ESPN. Mac Jones questionable. Of course he's gonna play. I did see something about him having like spasms or something like that. Y'all let me know. Everything looks right offensively. On the offensive side, they got Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Henry. Same. Defensively, seems like all the starters will be playing. So as far as that goes, everybody's there. Raekwon, Juwan Bentley, Matthew Judon, Juwan Bentley, Matthew Judon. So it says a Sam linebacker here. I guess it's the type of defense that they run. So is the Chargers base defense, was that Chargers or was that the Chiefs? Is their base defense like nickel or something? Because I don't see a Sam linebacker here. I feel like that I was just assuming that has something to do with their defense. But Patriots versus the Steelers. Based off of the performance last week, I'm gonna pick the Steelers in this one. Should be a good game, and a big thing is matchups. So I don't know, man. I feel like the Steelers would be a better matchup for the Patriots than the Dolphins were last week. But I feel a little bit more comfortable picking the Steelers in this one. Their defense is pretty nice. But then, man, no TJ Watt. Now that I think about it, that's a big one. Now that I think about it, no TJ Watt. Let me see. It's gonna be Alex Highsmith, Malik Reed, TJ Watt is on IR. I got a lot of defensive players, a lot of players on IR. What's up with Calvin Austin? I forgot about him. What is his injury status? Injury reserve due to a foot injury. Pass defense didn't play terrible last week though. If I'm being honest, they didn't. It wasn't just terrible. Well, they only allowed like 21 points. This is a tough one, man. Very tough one. Strength of team. I'm gonna go with the Steelers in this one. I think it's reasonable to pick the Patriots, but I go with the Steelers in this one. Panthers Giants. Let's see. Use this one here. Let's see who's out. See what we looking like. Panthers. Carolina Panthers. There we go. I'm tripping. Panthers. Everybody's playing. It looks like. Nobody's out. Looks like everybody's gonna be available. They had a good game last week. Let's see. Panthers. Wow, I forget that quick. Giants. Ooh, that's gonna be a good. This should be a good matchup. Giants. Let's see. New York. Should be a good matchup. For them, everybody's playing too. I don't see anybody missing. Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson questionable, but it looks like everybody's there. No starters out. And Robinson is out, so they do have a starter out. Let's see. Big game last week for the Giants running the ball. For the Panthers, had a solid game passing the ball. Running wasn't really huge for them. They didn't really allow too much. Well, I know the Giants didn't allow too much rush yards last week. Panthers played the Browns. They got thrashed in the run game. I'm gonna pick the Giants in this one. I picked the Giants going 2-0. They couldn't contain Nick Chubb last week. I feel like Saquon Barkley is on that level. They're top tier running backs in the league. Giants are gonna have to make less mistakes when it comes to passing the ball. Do better converting, and just no interceptions, man. But I picked the Giants in this one. The Jets versus the Browns. I'm gonna pick the Browns. We're not gonna look into it. Jets defense is somewhat competitive. I feel like they're gonna be decent as the season progresses, but I picked the Browns in this one. I feel a little bit more comfortable with them. Let's just see who's out, just to check. Cleveland Browns. See if anybody is out. Everybody's playing for the most part. I don't really see any big names that I recognize missing. All the starters still there. Greedy Williams on IR. I didn't know that. They got a lot of cornerbacks. Like when you think about it, it's a lot of cornerbacks. And then let's see the Jets. Like I said, I like the projection of the Jets though. Like they got a solid squad. Let's see. Joe Flacco starting again. How much longer is Zach Wilson out? Y'all let me know. Colts versus Jaguars. I'm gonna pick the Colts. Should be a competitive game though. Jaguars didn't do too bad last week. They came into play, but it just wasn't enough. Colts tied, of course, but I like the Colts better. When is Darius Leonard coming back? Y'all let me know that as well. I see you got Trevor Lawrence. Everybody's here. Everybody's playing. They got all their starters. As the season progresses, I see them being more and more of a competitive team. Let's see, Indianapolis Colts. Matt Ryan, Pittman, and Pierce are questionable, so they must be battling some Shaquille. He's playing. Shaquille's playing. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So it look like they got all their starters. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the the Colts on this one. Commanders Lions. That one's gonna be a competitive game for sure. Let's see. Watch the Commanders, Detroit Lions. Let's see. Team Commanders. Terry Jahan, Samuel Curtis. It looks like everybody playing for them. Carson, Antonio Gibson. Looks like everybody's gonna play. Logan Thomas starting. Montez Sweat. Okay. Let's see. How do y'all feel about Derek Forrest filling in for Cam Curl? What are y'all thoughts on that? He had a solid week last week. They got a lot of players questionable. The fullback is out. Jameson Williams is still out. They played solid on their way back, but I feel like Eagles took their foot off the gas last week. They're gonna have to switch it up this week and have to come out strong. Malcolm Rodriguez, Aiden Hutchinson. They got 2 rookie starters on defense. It's interesting. It's a tough one. I'm gonna pick the Commanders. DeAndre Swift. Hold on. DeAndre Swift went off last week. Okay, let's check out these games real quick. Let's see. DeAndre Swift went off. Who the Lions? Commanders played the Jags. Carson Wentz did pretty solid aside from throwing those 2 picks. Antonio Gibson all around. Their receivers was balanced. Let me see. Go back to that real quick. They allowed a decent amount of yards in the run game. Who else were we looking at? I'll lose it that quick. Commanders are playing the Lions. Lions. Eagles, Lions. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Lions was really getting thrashed from the start. DeAndre Swift went crazy though. Aside from that, I mean, if they can contain a run, it'd be more of a competitive game. You have to force Jared Goff to pass a little bit more. Dang. I don't know if they will. He averaged 6 yards to carry. He averaged 11.8 yards to carry. So, it's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Do the Lions come out strong, establish the run, and use that to win the game versus the Commanders? Let me see. Who was their number 2? Oh, it had Jamal Williams as the second back. I'm leaning towards the Commanders, but I really am leaning towards. I'm gonna roll with the Lions on this one. I'll roll with the Lions. Let's see. Next we have the Seahawks 49ers. Seahawks played pretty well last week, but I'm gonna pick the 49ers. We'll go ahead and check the depth charts. I'm gonna roll with the 49ers on this one. I feel a little bit more confident in them. If Seahawks can beat them, hey, all right, I see y'all, man. Nobody out. Kittle is questionable again, so we'll see what happens with that. Got Jason Verrett out. I don't think he played the first game, no. Seattle Seahawks. Let's see. Geno. Everybody's playing for them. Oh, Kenny Walker's coming back. I think he didn't play this first game, did he? Y'all let me know. Trey Brown out. Jamal Adams on IR. He's done for the season. I just saw that report today. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the 49ers on this one. I feel comfortable with that pick. Falcons versus the Rams. Let's see. I'm gonna pick the Rams. It should be a good game though. Falcons came to play last week. I think it's gonna be interesting to see Marcus Mariota going up against a defense with top tier players. Because he played pretty good this past week, even though they lost. Stafford, and it was a close game though. Everybody's playing for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, we got everybody there. Rams side, Falcons. Let's see if anybody out. Drake. Everybody's playing. Offensively, defensively, it's like the same guys. Look like they're gonna be good. Let's see. So yeah, I'll go ahead and roll with the Rams on that one. Cardinals versus the Raiders. That's tough. I'm leaning towards the Raiders off rip. They didn't play terrible last week. I'm leaning towards them. But they just didn't get the win. Neither team got the win actually. Let me check lineups. I'm leaning towards the Raiders. Let me see. Personnel wise, for the most part, everybody's playing. Andy and Rondell are questionable. JJ Watt questionable. gonna be a solid game. Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Max Crosby. Everybody's here. As far as all the starters, so y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But I'm gonna roll with the Raiders on this one. Let's see. They're playing. Where are they playing? Normally, I think the bottom team is at. So it's they're playing at the Raiders. Okay. Yeah, I'll roll with the Raiders on that one. I feel comfortable with that one. Texans versus Broncos should be a competitive game. Broncos just lost it to the Seahawks though. I want to pick the Texans so bad. I feel like it's right to pick the Broncos though. Let's see some. Let's go ahead and check this out. See some keys. Texans were one of them teams, bro. Started off good and then just didn't keep their foot on the gas and lost it pretty much. It was a tie, so that's not as bad as an L, but they couldn't stop the run. They got Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams, so that they're definitely going to try to run the ball. We could not stop it when it came to Jonathan Taylor. At least in the fourth quarter, I feel like they contained them towards the beginning of the game, but fourth quarter it was over with. Fourth quarter in OT. Seahawks, they didn't allow too much run. This is somewhat of a defensive game though, if I'm being honest. Both of these defenses are solid. Like Texans have a pretty solid defense to an extent. I'm gonna pick the Broncos in this one. As much as I want the Texans to win, I'm gonna pick the Broncos. Let's go ahead and check the lineups as well, see who's out. Denver, Russell Wilson, everybody's playing. Oh, Tim Patrick, of course, out. Is Tim Patrick expected to come back this year, or he's done? He's done for the season completely. Michael O, Passer 10, Kareem, Ronald Darby. Their defense is low-key nice. Let's see, Texans, Houston Texans. Davis Mills, Pierce, Cooks, Collins, Moore, Reverend Jordan questionable. Farrell Brown is the starter. OJ, I ain't gonna lie, OJ might take that, depending on how they implement him. Boy came in 2 touchdowns his first game. Let me see something. Is Roy Lopez a rookie? If I'm not mistaken, I think he is, because I remember reacting to his highlights. Collins, no, he's not. Is it second year? Oh, it's his second year. Okay. Yeah, nice young player though. Got 2 rookies starting on defense with Petrie and Stingley. I seen I don't know if it was accurate, but I saw something that said Petrie missed the most tackles out of any rookie this past week. I don't know if that's true or not. So it was just a post on Twitter. But yeah, Broncos, Bengals versus Cowboys. Let's see. That's gonna be a good game. Oh, Bengals, of course. Cowboys don't have a quarterback right now. But let's go ahead and just check the rosters. Bengals. Everybody's playing. T. Higgins questionable. Hopefully he does play. Even if he doesn't, I still feel comfortable with the Bengals winning. Brandon Wilson is out. Cam Taylor-Britt is on IR. What happened with him? Abdomen, Bengals, Dallas Cowboys. Should be a good game though, man. Dallas defense could play. That's for sure. They got some boys, man. They didn't put together a pretty solid defense. Like some spots where they could improve, but it's been solid. So Cooper Rush is starting. They don't have a backup quarterback. It's just Cooper Rush. That's it. I know they got somebody. Somebody got to be. Let me see. Dallas Cowboys. Quarterback. Wow, it's not showing nobody else. It's kind of crazy. All right, but yeah, Bengals, Bears versus Packers should be a good game. I hate to pick against the Packers, but as good as the Bears played last week, I kind of want to pick the Bears. As good as the Bears played and as bad as the Packers did, I feel like it only makes sense. But it's hard to pick against Aaron Rodgers. Pick for him to go 0-2. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick the Bears. They played pretty good last week, man. I like their defense. Chicago. Let's see. Chicago Bears. Justin Fields. They're gonna have to show me something offensively though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I want to see Justin Fields, connect with the receivers more. He did pretty solid, especially considering the weather conditions. But let me see something real quick. I just want to see all the rookies. Chicago Bears. So they got 2 rookies starting as well, just like the Texans got a rookie corner and a rookie safety, and they got Jack Sanborn. They got a lot of rookies on this defense. Jalen Jones is not a rookie. Jalen Jones a rookie? No, he's not. Who am I thinking of? Jalen Johnson. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. They got a lot of rookies on this defense. This is a young defense. So Tristan Ebner is active. Velus Jones is active. He wasn't last week. I'll say it's questionable. Okay. All right, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bears in this one. It's gonna be tough to pick against A-Rod again. Like I said, Titans, Bills. So that's gonna be Sunday night. So Monday night, Titans, Bills. Let's see. I'm gonna pick the Bills, of course. Josh Allen, Singletary. Everybody's there. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's playing except for Marquez Stevenson. Tre'Davious White is still out. Man, they played so good last week. What's it? Bills, Titans. The Titans, Tennessee. Let's see. Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, Robert Woods. Monty Rice. I got a solid squad, but hey, I think the Bills are just a tier ahead of them right now. And then Monday night we got the Vikings versus the Eagles. Should be a good game. Both teams have some pretty solid wins. Let's see. Minnesota, Vikings. For the most part, everybody's playing. For the most part, let's see. Sine, Andrew Booth. They did good against the Packers this past week, man. Zadarius Smith and Jordan Hicks with some good pickups for them, it turns out. Let's see the Eagles. Hurts. Everybody's good. This is probably one of the toughest picks I feel like to predict. Because like with the Vikings, I don't know if that's them. They so inconsistent year to year. It's like you don't really know. And then with the Eagles, they let the Lions come back within 3 points. Even though it looked like they kind of took their foot off the gas and it wasn't just all that. It wasn't like they just played terrible, but still, they boys came back within 3 points. They're playing. Let me see where they playing. They playing in Philly on Monday night. Do I feel like they're gonna confidently stop Justin Jefferson? No. But do I feel like that with AJ Brown as well? I don't know. I feel like the more versatile team on offense is the Eagles. Defensively, I feel like I like the Eagles personnel better, but I feel like the Vikings defense is pretty stout, so I'm gonna pick Minnesota in this one. That's what I'm thinking. I like both squads, but it's a tough pick. So we'll see how it plays out. Y'all hit the like button for me. Let me know your thoughts below. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.